redo that last video. This is going to be 10B, so it's going to be basically as best I can to the same as the other previous video, but I didn't want to delete the other video because I had a lot of stuff I said in there, even though the video kind of quit at about 3 or 4 minutes there. Anyway, carrying on. So this is the previous video, number 9, for the candle, the day candle, to close above this resistance line, which it has done, and it has also opened above again this resistance line. So that is kind of what I look for to decide whether I'm going to take a buy or not. But I will now take a closer look. If we go down to the 4-hour, and we can see, excuse me, that it has indeed held several bars, more than 3, above this resistance line. So it closed above here, it opened and stayed, opened, and has now gone onto this tiny sideways channel here. So I would, if I was, let's go down to talk about the day traders for a second here in the 1-hour. So the previous video 10, this is an update to try and make, hopefully this thing goes right through. We were right here on this candle, and it was still forming. Since then, it's moved basically where I thought it would go. It's found a bottom, and it's started closing up on its way up. So what I was saying back in that last video was, if we were here still, is that it's a good place to take a buy because it is above this resistance now and held nicely. It came back down, found support here, and it's a lower high or a higher low here than here. And so I would take a buy. I would grab something here and look to this high here, because for your first target, and then take some profit. I wouldn't get completely out because you've got another target way up here, which gives you several hundred pip move here. So, and then I was talking about placing your stop. If you're a day trader, you could place your stop just below these points here, because there's 3 of them here, and this is a higher low, so you're pretty safe there. But for me, being a longer trader, I would still place my stop down below my resistance line, and I would give it some breathing room, because I'm looking not to go just to, you know, this point here, but or even this point here. I'm looking to this point as kind of a take some profit off the table, but I'm looking to go to my beyond that to see, this is 99.60, possibly 10 as a target to take some profit off. I'm talking a longer term trade now, but I'm aiming for this line here, 10.450. Let's say 10.450 or somewhere around there. If we go out to the 4, we can see that the last, or the previous high, didn't quite touch this line. I took this line from further back, so I might take it, my target might be just shy of the top of that candle, and then get out, say 10.380, 390, and then get out, because it's going to start, when it reaches that, it's going to start bouncing off of this area, and before it ever decides to break through or whatever, and it may even come back down somewhat. So why not take your profit, get out, and then when it retraces a little bit, maybe back down to here or maybe down to here, you get back in. So if we go look at the day, let me just fix this a little bit. We can kind of see what I'm talking about. This line, so this is what we were looking at here on the 4. Didn't quite reach this line, but I took this line way back here, and this point here, this line, and these lines. So that's where I got that from. So it's a pretty strong resistance line. So I would get out once it comes close to that, maybe close to the high of this candle here. And so there you have it. It's just a kind of quick video and add on to the 10. This is going to be 10B. And like I said, I always say Bitcoin's the leader, and all these other altcoins and tokens follow what Bitcoin is doing. So Bitcoin perhaps has not broken through this line, but it has moved above it. I'd give it one more day candle to confirm, and we might look on the 4-hour to confirm that it is indeed going to stay above this. Like I said, I'd put my stop down here somewhere, and just to be on the safe side. But then again, I'm a longer term trader. Day traders might want to hold their stops a little bit closer. So Bitcoin is the leader, and we can just take a look at Digix Dow, and we're on the 4-hour again, so you can see that it's doing the same thing. ETH is a real strong mover. In fact, it's a stronger mover even than Bitcoin. H-bar is going to, well, it's right about there, so it will come up. It'll follow Bitcoin. And then, of course, Dash is a good one, and Power, and Linked is a very good, strong mover, and IOTA following almost identical to Bitcoin, really. So there you have it. So if you like this video, hit the like button, and take a look at my links down below. You might be interested in them, especially if you're interested in Ethereum, and some really good options for people who are trying to make a little bit of coin in the crypto world. All right, this is Clear Effects on Crypto, and have a good night. Good trading.